Welcome to Death in Her Shadow. I'm Shadow Phoenix.
And I'm Death Witchling.
And today we'll be reviewing
Corpse Princess Shikabane Hime.
Part 2.
So, where we last left off with this anime in season 1, Ori had just become Makina's contracted monk because his older brother Keisei had been killed by the traitor monk and one of the 7 stars, Shikabane. So now we're thinking he's going to go for training so he can actually stay Makina's contracted monk, and then they're going to,
seek out and fight the 7 stars.
The remaining of the 7 stars and the traitor monk.
The 6 stars.
Yeah. So hopefully it gets better. It stays better. We hope in our last review.
Hopefully this time keeps me interested.
Yeah.
So we'll see you guys after we've watched the anime.
So now that we've watched the second season of this anime, what did you think about it?
Well, it definitely got better, but
yeah,
at the end it was just stupid. The last episode didn't need to be there.
Yeah, I know the show definitely picked up.
Too bad it took a whole season.
Too bad it took until the second season to develop more plot, to learn more backstory about where the Shikabane Hime came from. There was a lot of secrets we found out about, more backstory on the characters and where Ori came from and all this kind of stuff. And then the final battle wasn't what I wanted it to be, but they were drawing it out, right? Like they took away the person that Makina was fighting against, and then almost delayed the final battle. So I was hoping the last episode was going to be that final battle.
But nope.
Backstory
on 2 already dead characters.
Yeah, like we had the backstory on the one Shikabane Hime, Minai, and her contracted monk, who had both died like halfway through the first season. Like I thought maybe we were gonna have some more backstory if they were doing it on Ori or Makina or something, but nope. They gave us a completely different side story that had nothing to do with anything that mattered anymore, and I was really upset about that.
And like the episode started off like it made you think that it was gonna be backstory on Ori and Makina, and then it goes to those 2, and I'm just like, do I have to watch this episode? Like, it's not important.
And I mean, all the other backstory stuff they show in the episodes, it's not like a whole episode of backstory like this one was. It's backstory, in reference to stuff that's happening in the present, and it shows you the stuff that's still happening in the present. And I mean, it amped us up in the second last episode to this fight scene that was coming where Makina and Ori found the last 2 remaining of the 7 stars, and they'd just been attacked, and then it ended the episode, and then we got the last one where we thought there was going to be this huge battle, and there wasn't. And it was actually really disappointing. I mean, the show still lived up to its proper genre of that adventure, action, fantasy, thriller stuff. But it was disappointing in the end still.
Yep.
Okay, so then do you feel this anime still lived up to our Halloween month spectacular? Like, did it still really fit in with the theme?
At some parts, I didn't really think so, because Halloween is more like gore and death, and parts of this anime were more romance and stuff, but definitely parts of it were like fit into this, because like when they went underneath the purification chamber, and she stuck her hand through the coffin, and the girl like went up as like a mummy kind
Yeah.
of. And like it definitely fit in.
And I mean, there was still all that suspense because we had no idea
Yeah.
what was in those coffins. Like, absolutely no idea.
We definitely had a hunch, and it was right. We thought it might have been the Shikabane Hime's, the dead ones.
Yeah.
But we didn't expect it to have that much plot behind it, that big of a twist.
Yeah, I didn't think it would be like, because they weren't dead; they're alive. They're just all the Shikabane Himes that had
killed
reached,
108.
Yeah, and we're going to turn into this evil thing.
The Shikabane destroyers.
Yeah, that they could not. That way, they would not be able to kill. Which I wonder how that would work with Hokuto.
Yeah.
Because the traitor monk took her as a Shikabane Hime for like half an episode or something. He turned her into one. So I wonder what would have happened with her if she'd killed 108. Not that that would have happened, because he didn't want to kill the Shikabane. He wanted to kill the Kogan sect and stuff.
So it wouldn't happen, but
like, I wonder, because she was already like the purest form of Shikabane, how that would have happened. But yeah, it was. I think it still fit in pretty well.
Yeah.
So then, what was your rating? Now that we've seen the better half of this anime.
My final rating. So overall, the show.
Yeah. Now that we've seen the better half.
So in being, probably my favorite episode of season 2 was when in Toya's happiness dreamland or whatever. Of course, the rating is going to be out of happiness balloons.
Oh, of course. You know, the things that were killing people.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So, my overall rating. I know season 1...
Yeah.
My rating was 4.5, right? It definitely got better.
Yeah.
Intro was the same, so it won't really change my rating that much.
Yeah.
Outro got worse.
Yeah.
So it would have been down to like a 3.5. But since the show got so much better and it showed so much more potential and all the twists and turns that you didn't expect, I'd say it would go from a 4.5 to probably a 6.5, maybe 7.
Yeah.
But like the intro got worse.
I know.
And I still...
Well, the intro didn't get worse. It just stayed the same, and we thought it was worse.
And and the outro too, way too much fan service, and I just even though the plot line got better in season 2, at some points I was still bored of the show.
I think I'd rate it a 7 too. There was still a lot to be desired. There was lots of things they could have done better.
But see, also we're binge watching it, which makes a difference. If I was to watch it like one episode a day, it would be better, but binge watching it gives...
No, I don't think that should make a difference in a rating, because
no. It doesn't. I'm just saying I would have liked it better if I was watching it one episode at a
it wouldn't
time.
have felt like it was dragging on so much. Yeah. But I mean, that shouldn't affect your rating, right? Yeah. Because I mean, there's ones we've been binge watched that have been amazing, and I would like binge watch it, and then I would binge watch it again right after, right?
Yeah, I guess that's true.
So it shouldn't affect anything. If it's an enjoyable anime, it's going to be an enjoyable anime. If it's not, it's not.
So then, I'd say like a solid 7.
Yeah. I'd say a 7. There was still lots of things that they could have done better. The plot could have been developed a little bit better. They could have shown us the final battle. That we wanted.
That pissed me off.
That they didn't. Ugh. They could have got rid of the last episode completely, because that was just hogwash. And I think they could have done better. Yeah. But as far as recommending it goes, you know, if you want something that's kind of Halloween themed, kind of gory, but isn't really out there, isn't like a Blood Sea or like, you know, a Dead Man Wonderland or something crazier that's a lot more, then I think this would be okay. It's slower paced, there's more romance, you know, there's stuff that will help dull it down for you a bit, but otherwise I don't feel the need to watch. If they were to come out with a third season, I wouldn't feel the need to watch it.
Yeah, if they were to come out with a third season, like, part of me is saying watch it because you might finally get that battle.
The fight,
but,
yeah.
Like, other than that, I probably wouldn't watch it.
So I think that's where we're going to end this today. So, of course, as always,
if you enjoyed, hit the like button.
Yeah.
Please subscribe. It would really help.
Yeah, hit that bell notification so you never miss anything from us. We're coming out with videos a couple times a week now. Of course, if you have any questions, comments, your opinions on the shows we've watched that you want to share with us, we'd love to hear from you.
More animes that you want us to watch.
Different questions you want to ask us, things you might want us to change. Let us know. I mean, we're doing this for you guys, as well as for yourselves. So we want to make sure we're putting out content that you actually enjoy.
Yeah.
So, as always, we'll see you guys in the next episode. And you see when... Oh.